one morning, my mom was talking about it, and I remembered it from what we were talking about. So, we know that Italy is a very good producer of stuff like leather, clothes, and now the one in the Time magazine issue is are the chairs or the furniture. So and then they make 40 million chairs in Italy. They're they've been producing it since the 1800s, and the boom came after World War II. So they made all these chairs. Maybe this chair is from Italy. I don't know. So
I doubt
yeah.
it.
So there are 1,100 highly specialized artisans and small firms. But how can these companies compete when they just have 20 employees? How can they move to China if they just produce this much for? I don't think they can compete by what they have right now. So that's basically the point. They are undercapitalized and lack of resources to build their businesses up to a global scale. So what's happened to them? So over over the past 3 years, about 200 Manzano companies have closed, and worrying number of remaining 900 are struggling. One said that nobody can stop the Chinese anymore. Chinese chairs cost 40% less, and how do you compete with that? Um, maybe your material is more expensive. I don't know. So the Chinese can produce almost the same quality for fraction of the cost. Then the design for the chairs are the strength of the Italians, but they're always being copied. So where do they go? Okay. So many of the chairs are just stocked in warehouses, and nobody wants to buy them because they're expensive. So only one company, in order to strive, in order to survive, they opened a plant in China, and the owner said that everyone recognizes that it's an Italian product. Where it is manufactured is really has really become a secondary issue. But ayun. So they say that the furniture companies in Italy that they've lost the Japanese hotel market to the Chinese. Before they get to sell 2,000 to 3,000 chairs for the hotels, but now if they send 100 pieces, they're happy. So and lastly, China did not only beat Italy in producing chairs, but also in clothes, shoes, and some other food markets. So some of the expensive Italian products like Gucci and Prada, like Ranska, and other famous Italian brands. So that because of the flattening of the world, this is what happened to Italy.